Now let's explore how to navigate TExGuides. Here we are already logged in using our work Google address, and I'm on the home page. This is again where I see the four content areas along with the TExGuides for kindergarten through my upper level courses. Today I'm going to model how to navigate these TExGuides with two different contents. Let's begin by looking at math. I'm in this example going to model the work of a fifth grade math teacher who is going to be instructing in the TEKS Resource System Unit 10. Therefore, I will click on Unit 10 representing data. Once here, I see some very familiar information. The first two components of the TExGuides match up exactly to what is within my instructional focus document from TEKS Resource System. That is because the resources within the TExGuides are resources that are pulled in order to execute instruction aligned to the TEKS Resource System units of study and to support students in completing the performance assessments within the IFD. So here I have my unit overview as well as my unit vocabulary. If I scroll down, I see that the performance assessments, the unit understandings and questions associated with those, are listed for me for easy access and planning. What I begin to see that's different is that resources have been pulled for me and placed beside the relevant content so that as I plan to, for instance, instruct vocabulary, there is a card sort now available for me. Let's go back to the text guide and see how this is set up in order to instruct to this performance assessment number 1. As I scroll down, I can see that there are 3 different aligned resources available for me to choose activities, to choose assessments, and to choose engagement ideas for my students. I have student expectations listed to the left, and then for each of those student expectations, I also have engagement ideas, aligned external resources, and formative assessments. You can see that some of these are as simple as a Google Drive document that I can give to students. What an excellent way in this example to have them write to justify their thinking. But I may also have resources to external educational systems, such as Discovery Education. In order to access these, you will need access to your user account. Below that, we have the relevant process standards listed out for us so that we can keep those in mind as we're looking at what activities incorporate those as we learn the content. Let's go back now and view this same type of text guide, but now through the ELAR lens. Due to the nature of ELAR, their performance assessments bundle standards in a greater number than in other subjects. So I'm going to go into 5th grade, Unit 1, Literate Lives, to see what that looks like. Again, I see that the text guides use the unit overview from the IFD as well as the unit vocabulary. I see that I have vocabulary strategies over to the right that I can use to support vocabulary. And as I scroll down, I also see my performance assessments as well as the unit understandings and questions that go with them. Here's the difference. There is now a greater number of knowledge and skill statements and thus student expectations that are bundled together here. As I scroll down, the setup is the same. I have my student expectations listed for me on the far left, and then 3 different aligned resources available for me to pull from. I have engagement ideas, supplementary external resources, as well as formative assessments. Please note that under these student expectations, part of this student expectation is struck through. That means that that piece of that standard is not taught in this unit. You have now seen how to navigate the text guides. This is a great opportunity to hop out, get into text guides, and look at a unit of study for your own discipline and grade level.